Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Steve Harvell, and this is the latest edition in our Over Coffee series. This is another piece from the Anybody, Anywhere study on entrepreneurism that I did, and this section is called All Shapes and Sizes. When I started this process, I was unprepared for the vast world that lay before me. The goal was similar to my first book, The 21 Secrets of $1 Million Sellers. I wanted to know what successful entrepreneurs do, what they actually do. I wanted commonalities and differences that form the patterns in the interviews of their successes and of their failures. But the what you do part of the idea in entrepreneurism was always wrapped in emotions. Now, Denny was one of my favorite interviews. He was in a shop class in high school when there was a welding lesson, and he was chosen from all the students to come up and try the welding torch. And the moment he held it in his hand, he told me, he says, I was hooked. I worked for a welder during high school, kind of an apprenticeship. I got all my certifications. After high school, I had my career. I knew what I wanted to do. I started with just me, and now he has 3 locations. For Denny, a moment he just knew. Now, Maggie was different. She was sitting in a hotel lobby, and she was there because her husband allowed her to be. He was the manager of the hotel. And she was demonstrating and giving out samples and getting email addresses of her product. She had a makeup line that combined a sunscreen with all of her products. It was a simple idea, not necessarily the first to do it, not necessarily solving an unsolvable problem, but had a spectacularly high-quality product. She said, I always had a thing for skin and makeup care. I learned about it, I experimented, I got something I think is unique, and now I'm like a marketing gorilla. I'm an imperfect and hopeful beginner. Cosmetics, welding, the variety of business opportunities is virtually endless to the people I talk to in my book. And though the shape and size might differ, strangely, the emotional sizes and shapes are similar. Right? I became a student of risk psychology doing over 400 interviews. You see, all of these people, every single person I talked to sacrificed the 9 to 5, the 401ks, the paid vacation for the uncertainty of what all their tomorrows might bring. Each one was on a specific journey of discovery. And their compasses, their compasses were pointed at a very personal magnetic north. That mindset needs a steely grasp on reality as you're looking at all the things that you could possibly do. Because at the end of the day, entrepreneurs only have themselves and the choices they make. Now, doing this, I quickly discovered 2 key energy traits, which was no surprise to anyone. They have a level of energetic drive that pushes them forward towards their goals. This drive is a key aspect of how they looked at the businesses that they chose. The second element that's in all of these people is their hustle. I mean, they have a hustle that would break the energy bank for most of us. Time is different for them. They push the clock with determination. You see, all of this is out there. In all the people I had the honor of visiting with, I learned that variety creates opportunity. The good news is that your idea, your passion, your dream, it's really out there. It's not some platitude. I talked to over 400 people that know it's true. So think about it a little, the different avenues, the different energy elements, the different commitments that you see every time you look at your CPA, your landscapers, the people that do the work for you, because they're all, in their heart, the anybody, anywhere entrepreneur. Thanks. I'll see you next month on Over Coffee.